Hello students, today I introduce you a new concept, random variable. Actually, the outcomes of many random experiments may be non-numerical. When it is a non-numerical, it is inconvenient to deal with these descriptive outcomes mathematically. For example, when we toss a coin, we can get one of two outcomes. One is the head, another one is tail. These two are non-mathematical notations. You know very well. It's not a numerical values. Okay. So in this case, if we assign, suppose our expectation is getting head means, we can assign to get ahead as 1 and to get tail as 0. So instead of yes, we are going to use the random variable set instead of the sample space. This concept is known as random variable concept. Actually, this interpretation is easy and attractive from mathematical point of view and also physically meaningful. Now we can define a random variable. A random variable is a rule that assign a numerical value to each possible outcome of an experiment. Example already I have given you, and one another example. Suppose if we toss two coins at a time or a coin twice, the outcomes it may be HH, HT, TH or TT. Suppose our aim is to get the number of heads means we can rewrite it as a random variable set X. It consists of two heads, one head, another 0 head. So it is no need to represent one twice. One time, one representation of one number is enough. So we can write it as 2, 1, 0. It has alternate definition mathematically by means of a function. We can define it. Now I define by means of function. That is, here we can take S is a sample space. A function capital X which is defined from S to R, which assigns each and every element S to a real number system R, assigns to each element small w belongs to S a unique number X of w belongs to R, is called a random variable. That means W, when you consider in S, it is mapping into a real number by means of the random variable function. In generally, two kinds of random variables are there. One is discrete random variable. Another one is continuous random variable. Now we can define one by one. First one is discrete random variable. Shortly we can write this as discrete random variable. Okay, a random variable whose set of possible values is either finite or countably infinite is called discrete random variable. Example, the mark obtained by a student in an particular examination. It is possible value is one of the values between 0 to 100. Okay, the number of students who are absent for a particular period. That is again an example of discrete random variable. Another kind, continuous random variable. A random variable capital X is called a continuous random variable if X takes all its possible values in an interval, maybe finite or infinite. For this example, a job arriving in a particular interval x equal to 2 p.m. to x equal to 5 p.m. So that x simply you can take it as interval 2, 5 in the open interval. Okay. Like this, we can define continuous random variable and discrete random variable. Now, how we are defining an event A has a probability P of A. Likewise, we can define the probability of X, whether it is discrete or continuous. For the discrete kind of random variable, we can define its probability as probability mass function. Shortly, it is written as PMF. Small letter or capital letter, anything you can use. Probability mass function means when X is a discrete random variable, with each possible outcome, X contains Xi for all I belongs to 1 to N or N is any integer we can take. A number P of Xi, a number P of Xi, X equal to Xi, or simply we can write it as P of Xi, gives the probability that the random variable capital X equal to the value of Xi. The number P of Xi must satisfy some axioms. How we have studied the probability of an event's axiom. Likewise, probability mass function, it should satisfy axioms like first one, probability of Xi which is greater than or equal to 0 for all I. Second one, when you consider the total sum P of X equal to Xi for all Xi belongs to the random variable set X, that is equal to 1. How we define that? The sample space probability as 1. Likewise here, the summation of probability equal to 1. When we write the ordered pair Xi with its probability, this is known as probability distribution. Probability distribution. Okay. Now, we can define probability density function. This is the probability function for the continuous random variable. Probability density function. Shortly, we can say it as PDF. Here we take X as a continuous random variable. The function small f of X is called the probability density function of the random variable capital X. If it satisfies the axioms, first one, f of X is greater than or equal to 0 for all X in its range space Rx. Rx is nothing but range space. Second condition, integral overall minus infinity to infinity f of x dx is 1. Here also we can write x with its f of x as its probability distribution. Probability probability distribution. Remaining theory we can see it in next video. Thank you.